Welcome to MK World 4K. Today, Romania's timeless magic, and our first wonder, Bran Castle. Romania blends medieval charm, wild nature, and deep culture. From sacred art in Bucovina to mountain life in the Carpathians. Castles, fortresses, monasteries, and lakes tell centuries of stories. Some rooted in myth, others carved by nature and royalty. Historic towns glow with color and craft. Every detail feels alive. This land feels timeless and enchanting. Each wonder has a voice of its own. Let's begin in the heart of Transylvania. Wonder 1. Bran Castle. Linked to the Dracula legend, Bran stands between Transylvania and Wallachia. Raised in the 14th century as a fortress and customs gate, its Gothic towers command the pass. Narrow stairways wind through the keep. Wooden interiors create an intimate medieval mood. Today, it is a museum of royal pieces and artifacts. Craft, history, and myth converge here. Millions come for the views and the story. The Dracula link is mostly fiction, but the silhouette fits the legend perfectly. Fortress, residence, icon of Romania. Wonder 2. Peles Castle. Peles Castle is one of Europe's most elegant royal palaces, built in the 19th century for King Carol I. Nestled in the Carpathian Mountains, it features neo-Renaissance architecture, detailed wood carvings, frescoes, and luxurious themed rooms inspired by global cultures. It was the first electrified castle in Europe, showcasing modern innovation and royal sophistication. Inside, visitors find collections of weapons, paintings, stained glass, and fine furniture. Surrounded by peaceful forests and landscaped gardens, Peles Castle offers a perfect mix of natural beauty and architectural brilliance. It remains one of Romania's most treasured wonders and a true symbol of royal heritage. Half fairy tale, half history lesson. Welcome to Sighisoara, where myth and mortar meet. Walk cobblestones worn by centuries. Founded by Saxon settlers in the 12th century, Sighisoara Citadel feels like a time capsule. Colorful houses, winding alleys, defensive towers still stand guard. The clock tower watches over the square, chiming stories of merchants, chiming stories of guilds, chiming stories of town secrets. It's famous as the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler part, legend part, historical footnote. But the real thrill is the living medieval vibe. Wander up covered stairways to Gothic churches, browse artisan shops where old crafts come alive, sip coffee in plazas that once hosted markets and festivals. Every August, the medieval festival turns the Citadel into a stage, nights, costumes, music, history in full color. Whether you came for Dracula lore or great photo angles, Sighisoara delivers both myth and authenticity in one perfectly preserved package. Step inside, the past is welcome here.
I'm sure you've heard the news. Romania's Transfagarasan is called the world's best road. Ready to see why? Built in the 1970s, this dramatic 2,000-plus meter route carves through the Fagaras Mountains with hairpin turns, tunnels, and roaring waterfalls. It climbs to Balea Lake and rewards drivers, photographers, and thrill-seekers with jaw-dropping views. Top Gear called it the world's best road. Open only in summer due to heavy snow, the Transfagarasan is engineering and nature in perfect, breathtaking harmony.
I'm sure you've heard the news. There's a place where pelicans outnumber people. It's called the Danube Delta. The Danube Delta is Europe's largest wetland, a UNESCO World Heritage Wonder. Think over 300 bird species, pelicans, herons, elusive terns gliding over mirror-flat lakes and winding channels. Reed islands, wooden stilt houses dot the landscape. Fishing traditions keep culture alive. Boat tours slip through quiet waterways, revealing hidden lagoons and rare wildlife up close, without the crowds. Photographers, birdwatchers call it paradise. Everyone else calls it a deep breath of nature. It's Romania's most precious ecological treasure. a living sanctuary that feels timeless and fragile. Visit respectfully, stay a little longer, and let the Delta teach you how to move slowly. Think Dracula? Maybe. But Corvin Castle tells its own darker, stranger story. Built in the 15th century, Corvin, or Hunyadi, Castle rises towering stone walls, a wooden drawbridge, red-tiled roofs that look like something from a storybook. Walk with me through the courtyard where knights once paced and artisans carved every arch. Inside, medieval halls and narrow chambers reveal a blend of Gothic grit and Renaissance flair, ornate windows, carved staircases, that legendary deep well whose echo still chills visitors. Speaking of legends, tales say Vlad the Impaler was imprisoned here. Truth or myth, it adds a delicious shadow to the castle's history. Corvin stands as more than stones. It's a monument to medieval power-skilled craftsmanship and Romania's layered past. Ready for the drawbridge? Come see where history and legend collide. Romania hides a cluster of painted chapels that look like history in HD. Stick around. These frescoes speak louder than words. The Painted Monasteries of Bucovina are medieval masterpieces. Voronet, Sucevita, Moldavita, covered inside and out with vivid frescoes. These paintings taught Bible stories to people who couldn't read, using colors so bold they still glow today. Built by Moldavian rulers, they blend faith, art, and national pride against rolling hills and quiet villages. Walk their courtyards in your mind, saints, parables, and that unforgettable Voronet blue. A short trip to Romania's soul, ancient, beautiful, and mysteriously blue. An ancient Roman mine that looks like a spaceship. This is Turda, Romania. Centuries of mining turned into one of Transylvania's coolest attractions. Massive underground chambers glitter with natural salt formations. An underground lake invites you to paddle between glowing walls. Inside, you'll find a giant Ferris wheel, indoor sports courts for basketball and table tennis, a one-of-a-kind underground amphitheater with dramatic lighting and seating that make the mine feel futuristic and playful. The underground air here is rich in minerals. Locals say it helps respiratory health, and the calm, echoing spaces feel oddly therapeutic, from ancient Roman mining routes still visible in tunnels, to modern installations like lighting and rides inside. Immersive natural history exhibits in the mine. Wellness features that promote breathing and relaxation underground. Clever design blending form and function throughout the site, all combining into an unforgettable visit for visitors. Add it to your Transylvania must-see list now. This is where nature meets imagination underground. There's a secret alpine jewel in Romania that feels unreal. Meet Balea Lake. Nestled high in the Fagaras Mountains along the famous Transfagarasan, Balea Lake is pure alpine calm. Dramatic peaks, cascading waterfalls, crystal clear water. In summer, you drive up winding roads. In winter, you glide up by cable car into a snowy wonderland. Hike the ridgelines, snap iconic photos, warm up in cozy mountain cabins, or sleep in the one-of-a-kind ice hotel built from frozen blocks. Fresh air, quiet horizons, postcard views. Balea Lake is the perfect escape into Romania's Carpathian magic.
Wonder 10. Meri Cemetery. The Meri Cemetery in Sapanta is one of Romania's most unique cultural wonders. Unlike traditional cemeteries, it features colorful wooden tombstones painted with scenes from each person's life. Humorous poems and witty epitaphs describe their personalities, habits, or occupations. Created by artist Stan Ioan Petraș in the 1930s, the cemetery reflects a local belief that death is not an end, but a continuation. The bright Sapanta blue background adds charm to every cross. This artistic and spiritual tradition has turned the cemetery into an open-air museum. It offers a refreshing, meaningful, and uplifting approach to remembering life.
Romania's wonders reveal a country rich in history, legends, nature, and creativity. From mysterious castles and medieval towns to painted monasteries and wild landscapes, each attraction reflects the soul of this beautiful nation. Whether exploring the Carpathian Mountains, discovering ancient traditions, or learning about Romania's royal past, visitors find unforgettable experiences at every step. These 10 wonders represent the best of Romania's cultural and natural heritage, each offering something unique, inspiring, and timeless. Together, they showcase why Romania stands among Europe's most intriguing destinations, and why its beauty continues to captivate travelers from around the world.